Mechabellum has very quickly become one of my favorite games, literally of all time, in like 2 weeks. Like, you cannot know if I'm still going to be playing it in a year, but I don't see why I wouldn't be at this point, because it's got that PvP element to keep it fresh as well. Usually with a single player game, it's easy, like, oh, okay, I kind of beat the game, I'm done. With a PvP game, you've never beat the game. Yeah, exactly, as Incredon did, exactly. Oh, it's just fangs. Fang shields. And I didn't even notice them. Because they're just little fangs, I'm not paying attention to the infantry. And then it's like, what the fuck, I'm losing to fangs. And there's like this whole strategic analysis part of Mechabellum, where you need to be able to recognize what's going wrong sometimes like that too, where it's a nuance. Hang on, my resolution is wrong. Why is it going to this? Mefan says half the trick seems to be having well thought out tech setups on your units before the match even starts. Yeah, you definitely want to go in there and after you played a few rounds and tweak that around. And I think there's no one true setup. I think you can definitely, for personality and taste, change things around. Sniffin says almost like that layered FPS game where you play each round and it stacks up till the final, but like the RTS version. Yeah, except the great thing about Mechabellum is it doesn't feel like a gimmick. I really enjoyed that game. What the fuck was it called? Something something. That really narrows it down. Lemnisgate, thank you, Bounty. I actually enjoyed that game, but notice I haven't played it again since, because honestly it was a lot of work. It was a lot of effort, and it was a fun gimmick and it was a well done gimmick, but it was ultimately a gimmick, I think. It's a fun game, but I've never gone back to it, and I think that's because it was so much effort to play. Mechabellum is this incredible lightning in a bottle game. Like, it's this incredible design, in my opinion. I can't say enough good things about it, where it's really easy to understand and pick up and play the game, and yet it is so... there's so much depth in it to master. And then it's PvP, so... like... yeah, and the fan says, yeah, and it's a total mix of abilities across all units that needs to gel, not just getting the good set on one unit. Exactly. Like, there's so many little design choices about Mechabellum that make it shine. Like how, when you try to buy more upgrades in a single unit, more tech on one unit, the cost goes up to keep you from just, like, easily doing that. It's... and the cars that come in, like... it's so fucking well balanced, it's insane. I love this game? Yeah, it's Battletech time, another game I love. Bexy time, baby. Doxon says, I watch a lot of 1 million plus combat power games and they always go giants, especially Overlords. Interesting. I should watch some top tier players play and see what the meta is like at 1 million plus combat power. Overlords are definitely super strong, but I'm interested, like, do they use fortresses, Doxon? Do they use many of them? Yeah, I didn't give you guys any BT last weekend, I'm so mean, but we're gonna start off today, and probably more tomorrow as well. Cause, buddy, we fucking love Bexy. Okay, have I turned this down? It sounds a bit quiet. Yeah, Turtle's portrait's been languishing, that's right. We got a new member of the barracks, everyone. I need my Nero helmet, thank you. Don't count this turtle out of the fight, they just joined, actually. They haven't got another mission yet, yeah. They're 60 days of company, but they haven't got another mission yet. Turtle is here.
Standing by.
Doxon says they use flamers the most. Yes, I think Vulcans are really good. Doxon says they use flamers the most and then fortresses to counter them, then someone goes Overlord. I think Vulcans are an incredibly good unit. I need to go Giants more. I really do. Like, Giants are really strong. I think Giants really add to your comp, but you want to do it in a way that adds to your comp, like frontline, backline range and stuff. Anyway, let's talk about Mechabellum if I can. Do I still get dibs on the next pilot? Did I say that you get dibs on the next pilot? I don't remember this. Did I say that? You're like taking advantage of my, like, this is elder abuse. You're taking advantage of my senility. What am I doing? I'm putting on my helmet for battle. Bravadio says I started my 3049 Bexy career like a month after you did and I'm in 3052. I think I have a problem. Hell yeah, man. Good for you. Hang on, my Vieto tube's fucked. Yeah. Hello?
Waiting for orders.
We must have jobs here, mustn't we? Damn, I was planning to do a 2.5 skill, am I crazy? Sitchin says, I was so busy gifting 100 subs, I missed the raffle. Oh yeah, that's right. Excuse me, I just burped. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. So busy being so generous. Check the store. Yeah, what do I want here? I'm still on Tarragona. We just did the flashpoint. Awesome piece might still be there. I don't know if I want to like invest in that right now, subject. I do like your builds, but I don't know if I'm going to invest in them immediately. Particularly the LRM Awesome. But I do like the sound of them. Like, there's something I'll keep in mind, especially like the Cretan Shadowhawk. I like the idea of that a lot for the PPC Headhunter. But I think like on money right now, I want to stockpile up a bunch of money for other things that might show up. Because we were pretty low a moment ago. So for those of you who weren't here a couple of weeks ago, last time we played BEXCOM, before we took a little break last weekend for all the Freelancer. We came down to Tarragona, did the beginning of Unknown, of the Bullshock Flashpoint, the Unknown Origin one. Right after it, it's Clanner time, baby. The Clanners have started taking their first territory. Clan Jade Falcon is up here, Clan Smoke Jaguar is up here, and the Sphere doesn't really know about them yet in the lore. Like, they just still think they're weird periphery pirates if they've even heard of this yet. The Clanners are coming, and next year they're going to be here in force. So it's time to go for a road trip. We're going to be heading up north, doing missions on the way to make money, of course. We're going to be heading up north through the Marek, Free Worlds League, our allies' faction stores. Just hitting like as many as we can on the way, I think. Maybe doing some flashpoints on the way too. This will be a good one for Lost Tech items. Perfect. This one probably will be gone by the time I get there and it's only rare items. This is gone. And this will be gone. But more will spawn as we go on the way up. So just accruing more power on the way up, and we're heading up north. We're going to try and get an alliance with Kurita. And make them our second ally. You can be allied with two factions at once, as long as they're not at war with each other. So it'll be Marek and Kurita. And then we're going to go try and, when the Clanners get here in force, we aim to be up there to fight with Kurita as our allies on contracts against the Clanners. Is there something you wanted to the south? It might be in the store, I think. Yeah, that was so funny, Barley. So yeah, there's an awesome piece here if I wanted another one. I already have an awesome sitting in storage. This is... What awesome pieces do I have? Because you were saying the LRM awesome. You want to stay south for Bullshock flashpoints? I mean, I don't. I want to go north. I'll come back for those later, I guess. I don't know. It's the thing, though, because once we go north to the Clanners, we're stuck there. Like, we're going to be there for ages, I feel like. So we have 4 missile slots on the OS 8R. You want to come back? Yeah. Yeah, you're right, PG. I don't know. We'll see, because I want to get up there, but I guess if we show up late, but with the Bullshock, it's better, because we do want to do the Bullshock flashpoint. It is good. We'll see how we go. We'll still be heading up to the Marek flashpoints, but hopefully we don't have to come back out all the way to here again, because that'll be bullshit. But yeah, I could make an LRM awesome. What does my energy, what do my bays look like again? I don't have any dedicated LRMers, right? No. The closest is the Thunderbolt. On Arc 20. And Arc 20 on the Atlas. We could definitely use like a dedicated LRM boat. Maybe, I don't know. Like, actually, would that fit? We could maybe use a dedicated LRM boat. He should change that too. Oh, yeah, I've got the new... Oh, I've got the new, SLDF Griffin too, I forgot. LRMs are really strong. Like tonnage for damage, they're incredibly fucking good. And they have insane range. I don't know if I have a missile firing computer, do I? Because that would be the icing on the cake. I have a narc beacon too, which would be... If you put like a light with a narc beacon on it, and you come out with this awesome, it would be... absolutely fucked up. It would be so fucked up. I'm pretty sure I have a missile tits. Not on you, I don't. Did I put it on someone? TTS. No, that's ballistic. I guess I don't have a missile tit yet. Okay. Yeah, a case could be made for going for an LRM awesome. Only issue is heavy as fuck with knock ammo, yeah. I could also just wait till I salvage one. $1 million is a lot. I can just salvage one, and that's probably what I'm going to do here. Because I don't need that, you know? So I think next time we get awesome pieces, or we can get awesome pieces, we want some for that reason. But I'm not going to spend $1 million on it, because I need that money for other things right now. Especially because we're going up to the Marek stores. And that is spending time. There's nothing else here I want to buy. Thoth, there's a pair of LRM-15s and a catapult and an archer. Does it look at work? Yeah. Yeah, let's just aim to salvage an awesome, I think. Because we have the pieces we need. But I like Subject's idea. Subject took me some ideas, and one of them was an LRM awesome. And it's probably not a bad basis for it. Probably could fit a fuckload, because with 39.5 free tons, I hope that's not counting armor. 714. You could go 14, 28. You could go LRM 60 easily. Easily, I feel like. Unless it's counting your armor. Which I think it is. I like to know, like, max tonnage when, free tonnage after armor's max, generally. Because I tend to play that way. You can do Artemis 20, LRM 10, 2 LRM 15s on 8 tons of ammo, says Subject. Artemis 20, LRM 10, 2 LRM 15s on 8 tons of ammo. 20, 30. So yeah, that's LRM 60, like I said. Even better if you can get LRM 15. LRM 15s all around, I think. Depends what good LRMs you have. But you want to get the 15s for the savings, ideally. And then you could probably, like, yeah, put on a bunch of ammo. Have a good deal of armor. Okay. So, am I doing a contract here, or are we just leaving? Oh yeah, Kroku got headshot and is in hospital, I forgot. I think there was, like, a couple jobs here that looked worth doing. Yeah, like, humanitarians and contested will for the 840k payouts look pretty decent. Subject, you also recommended the Vindicator, didn't you, for a ballistic jump jetter? Did they get a quirk? I can't remember. Which BEXCOM have I missed? None, we just switched in. We were playing Mechabellum before. Not ballistic PPC. Oh right, yeah, sorry. Oh, because they're the energy ones, that's right, the energy jumpers. No, wait, didn't you say that was the Karitan Shadowhawk? I thought you recommended the Vindicator for an AC-20, like, jump jetter. Vinnies have 2 PPC range penalty. Vinnies have -2... Enforcer? Was it Enforcer you were saying for the refire increase? They'd be really good with Yaks. They'd be really good with Yaks. Like 2 Yak 5s. If you could fit 2 Yak 5s on a... I don't think you can, because they probably don't have the free tonnage of a Ascent. But if you could fit the 2 Yak 5s on them for the refire penalty, that'd be amazing. The Enforcer, yeah. What, is the Enforcer 50 tons? Does it have the same free tonnage? Yeah, you can't get jump jets, but could you do dual Yak 5? Does it have the same free tonnage as a Hunchback or Ascent? Because if you stack that already works well on the Ascent. If you put that on a mech that had minus refire penalty, because that's the big problem with the Yaks, you would be laughing. So just as you can, it's a 50 tonner. Oh, then that's like the ideal, that's like the final form of the Scent. Because the Scent is good, but if we could get rid of some recro penalty, that would be even fucking better. Enforcer. I don't think I've kept any parts for that because I've undervalued it. I undervalue the 50 tonners, but they have that free tonnage. I think I've just sold all the pieces of them, unfortunately. I've never taken them. But yeah, we should look out for Enforcer pieces and replace the Centurion with an Enforcer. To do the same job, but more accurately, I think. Kim says, you gotta be careful of the Vinnies, as the fire angle's hard to notice sometimes. Yeah. I think, yeah, an Enforcer to replace the Sense job, and then a Vindy to be a 10% extra damage to PPC energy headshot sniper for cheap will be really good to round out our Lances. So let's keep our eyes out for Enforcers and Vindicators, chat. And let's go on a mission. Let's pick one of these. Humanitarians, Historians v Pirates. Ripe for the picking is not what we're doing. Contested Will is... It's against Canopus. A local government family's lost a large area of land thanks to dubious legal maneuvering by Canopian agents. This land includes an important ancestral military base. You need this base taken back from the Magistrate and held until this can be sorted out. Okay, let's start with Humanitarians. So just can't headshots over the Vindicator. The Shadowhawk you can build right now has a damage buff. Oh, I thought that... So you didn't mention a Vindicator at all. I thought the Vindicator was one of the energy buff. What does the Vindicator have? Wait, so the Shadowhawk I can do right now, let's see. You said the Karitan one. So this doesn't have any such thing. Is it a built component I can't see? Is there a list of the built components I can't see? Because that's a big reason I never like know about a lot of this shit. Because until you build them, you just don't know they have like these inbuilt quirks. Like, is there like a way I can just like look through an index of all of these and be like, oh damn, that looks good? Or do you just have to like learn them, I guess? So you're telling me this Shadowhawk 2K has plus energy or plus PPC damage. Is it after jump jetting or just all the time? Because yeah, if we put a plus damage PPC on it, then it's Headshot City. Though you don't want to jump jet with it. God, I hope it's not with jump jetting. The spreadsheet I sent you has them at the end of them. Tonnage is different though. Tonnage is different? Spreadsheet. Right, thank you. Okay, let me pull this up and just look at it quickly. Oh my god, the spreadsheet. Is this like from vanilla? No, it's Bexy. So if I scroll down now and I go to the Shatty Hawk. And I like this, it gives us reasons to build over max. Shadowhawk. Where is it? Shadowhawk. I don't know which page to look at. It's an earlier version of Bexy, I think, so the tonnage stuff isn't accurate, but it has the equipment on it. Okay. Is it on BT Equip? What page do I want here? Hey Tanzilla, what's up? Scroll to the right for the Shadowhawk. Scroll to the right. Oh, okay, really? Damn, this fucking spreadsheet is wide. And really fucking hard to read. Jesus Christ, sorry. This is hard as fuck to read. Okay, so I see the Shad 2K. So I need to like... Sorry, I know you guys can see this right now, just hang on. This is a fucking mess to read, Jesus Christ. All the stuff that makes come up is listed at the very end of their entries. Okay, but it doesn't tell you what it does, still. But yeah, interface PPC, okay. It still doesn't tell you what it does. In the equip tab, you go over to the descriptions, god. Okay, well I'm probably not gonna browse through this, but like, cool that you can find out. But yeah, kind of annoying, still. But good to know at least, thank you, that there is a way. Okay, so yeah, the S2K we could make a PPC sniper out of, definitely. Now, do I have any of those plus PPCs to go around? I think I need another one before I can do it. But then that will be what, 66 damage on a Shadowhawk PPC, which, what's 20% off 66 for normal cover values? 20% of, well 10%, so that's 12. So that takes you down 12, so that's back down, well, 12, a little more than 12. Like 13, let's say, 12. So that's back down to 54 damage. A cockpit has 45, 55, 61. So that still isn't headshot. Am I stupid? The 65 damage doesn't count as added damage. Yeah, that still doesn't sound like a headshot subject. Or you mean headshots without cover, like breaching shot. One shot headshot of a breaching shot. Because what did I say? I said it's 61. With Bulwark it's 52 damage. So you're doing 61. I mean, you need to do 61 to get a headshot kill in one. I mean, it's a lot of work, and you're only getting one shot, so your cold shot bonus is only getting like 1-7% rather than doing like a Worm or a Marauder that gets like 4 shots. It'll headshot max without Bulwark, yeah. I don't know, like, it sounds like a lot of work to do that. Maybe if I had like maxed out morale, and I'm going on easier missions, but like, you could roll a lot of single 7% chances without hitting. It's cool, but if you want a headshot, I feel like you're maybe better off just having like something like a Black Knight, like a Thunderbolt, sorry, not Thunderbolt, a Grasshopper or a Highlander, just has like a billion M lasers, and just roll in a couple of subsequent hits. I don't know. So just says only things that would headshot Battle would be a Gauss rifle, really. There you go, yeah, yeah. Gauss rifle is probably what you want for headshotting, because a Gauss rifle is 75 damage. So you want a mech that has plus the ballistic damage, I guess. Beyond headshotting though, I do like the idea of bringing the S2K as just a PPC platform. That's like a cool idea. Though it doesn't sound like you're getting a ton more damage out of it. Like you're only getting like 5 more damage off of it, which isn't massive, but you know, still kind of neat. Something to think about for cost efficiency was the big thing, yeah. Kind of neat. 75 damage, 20% off 75 would be too much math because let's do a mission. I'm sitting around here too long.
Hey, Commander. Pull up a chair.
Nope, we're going on a mission. So it's humanitarians. We are escorting them. Okay, we're escorting the Badlands. Go mainly for the money, that's why we're here. Bring a little bit of salvage, because why not? You never know when something fun will show up. I do like the build in general of subjects. I think I might just do this mission and then leave, based on how many pilots I have left. We'll see. Okay, Badlands, and we're escorting, so we want to kill quick. To save our little escort. He's went like I haven't played for a week, so now I've forgotten like what's good here. Definitely not the fucking Hangar Queen. Do not take the Hangar Queen on desert missions. You want good heat efficiency. Oh, hello, bitch. Damn, the Grasshopper's only 70 tons. It feels like it's better than that. Hello, my good bitch. Oh yeah, and Chevin left, so I still don't have anyone to... I still need to make some evasive expert master initiativers. Hey Kogi, you fly it for this one. So Grasshopper's gonna be here to bully lights. We have the Fire Starter and the Fire Blotter. Probably go Fire Blotter. I mean Fire Starter, sorry. I should rename that to Gun Starter so I recognize it easier. Don't go for long range firepower here. You want to get in and like just swing and win. Don't know how long till that Griffin's ready, but let's not wait around. Let's just take a different one. Oh, the tag, Wolverine, God no, bring the Coolverine, where is it? Coolverine for desert. Kindred says I have a sniper awesome with 4 PPCs, DHS, and a bunch of heat exchanger. On non-heat maps, you can alpha 4 turns in a row before it's forced to fire 2 every turn. That's so nice. You could use the SLDF ER PPC you got sitting around. Do I have one of those? Ooh, remind me after this mission. Now that sounds like an interesting build subject. With the extended range. Ooh, now that sounds interesting. Depends what its damage is. I think it's 60 default, isn't it? That does sound interesting subject. I like the sound of that for the S2K. We'll consider it. When we're in flight, that sounds fun. One more mech here. Grasshopper, Coolverine, Firestarter, and it's just a medium or a heavy here, I think. Medium or a light. Probably never medium. Drop cost 125, drop cost 90k. You reckon you can make this work with... On escort, I wouldn't take the risk. I just go for the 2 mediums. I could use another medium here for cost effectiveness. Don't want a 60 damage too. Yeah, maybe you're right. ERPPC could be really good. Not the Dervish. The Dervish is out. Otherwise, the Dervish would be here. Unfortunately, but we don't want to wait around because we're trying to make money quickly. We're just trying to make money quickly here and then move on. We got shit to do. Coolverine. Oh boy, who's doing this? Bling. You. Hyphenated, let's get you in one of these fuckers. And then who will pilot my Coolverine? You go on this one. I've got no pilots. Hey, Ham Solo, do you want to learn on a... Oh, fucking hell, you ain't got fucking nothing, buddy. Oh, buddy, you ain't got fucking nothing. Let's just bring subject, I think. Maybe bring subject in this one and move you to here. There you go. Let's subject bring master tack for the Grasshopper. That'll be more fun anyway. Yeah, that's right. The sooner we gank clanners, the sooner we get their sweet gear. That's why I want to go north, man. Fuck the bull shark, maybe. Like, I want clanner tech, but I'm not ready. I'll get bullied by clanners. No, I just started CW Heroes. We're about to go on the first mission. Let's roll. I gotta pee. Be right back. Oh, I'm so excited. I missed Bexy. I missed you. Ooh, I've missed Bexy. Let's go. Harry 78's masterpiece.
Command interface.
I love to play it. I'm gonna like get bodied on this mission and go, I hate Bexy. Okay, convoy's up ahead. Let's
All
go.
right. Keep your eyes open and watch your sensors.
Ooh, nighttime. Minus 10% to hit on everything. I didn't notice that. It's interesting. I gotta pay more attention to these because these things really matter. Like, you know how I always talk about evasion? Like, imagine being smart enough to be like, oh, it's a night op. Like, let's send a bunch of lights and mediums and really work that evasion benefit, you know? There's a lot of, like... This is a nice way to do modifiers, because the modifiers are, like, I think slim enough that you can either not care about them and just wing it and deal with it, or you can notice them in the field and be like, oh, okay. Or you can pay a lot of attention to them, put in a lot of effort, and play around them. I think that's nice. I think they're just on the line of being impactful enough that you, like, have to think about them every time. Like, they're not quite like that, which is good, because that'd be annoying. But at the same time, they're not so slim that you just ignore them completely. They're, like, balanced nicely. Okay, grasshopper to the right.
Roger.
Let's go, girls.
Confirmed.
Location confirmed.
Contacts.
No sweat.
Oh yeah, there's rangefinders, man. I forgot I'm all about range now.
On it.
I can learn how to play the game. Take a week off, I lose all my instincts. What do we got? Oh, it's a fucking stinger. What am I talking about?
What's up, boss?
Oh, tempting, but let it come. Hello, bug. My instincts say that bugs will die. Doesn't see green energy, but the lunar. Oh, I don't mean the vanilla ones. I mean the modded ones that are added. But yes,
Standing
the
by.
vanilla environments are like a much bigger version of that for sure.
I hear ya.
Hello, you little fucker. Let's do a sensor lock.
How's it going?
Probably on Tangerine.
Roger that.
Where's your friends? Poor little pirate.
I've got a sensor lock.
Thoughts over the past couple of weeks, I've learned that Phoenix Hawk's vectored thrust kit is bonkers. Couple of Ace Pilot, that machine practically teleports by anything short of 75 tons and deletes, taking minimal, extremely ineffective return fire. Yeah, I should probably... I've always felt Phoenix Hawks were like a little bit flimsy. But I should really like invest in them more, shouldn't I? I should really give it a bigger go. I said you're gonna kick your last loser. Incredon did.
Affirmative.
Sammy, how are you going with, How are you going with Mecha Barrel? Have you played any more of it? Also, Sammy, you never came back and played Freelancer with me, you bitch! What the fuck? Where were you?
That hit something good.
Also, Sammy, Jamble and I are still playing the roleplay, and she had more, like, Grimgore. She had, like, a big, giant, like, basically Total Hammer field battle that she took part in. And not Grimgore was there. Yassified
Ready
Grimgore.
for orders.
And it was sick. And she got away, and now Jamble's character is, like, got, like, a blood feud mad about it. She's like, God damn it! You fell asleep because you're still modding after I finished Dota, sorry. Do you want to play, like, a little bit today? Nah, people deserve BEXCOM. I want to play with you though, Sammy, goddammit. But the people deserve their full hours of BEXCOM. I can't switch back to Freelancer. Let's go like this.
Jumping.
I forgot the Grasshopper has a tag. Oh, you're fucking fucked. What's Jamble's character? Jamble's character is like a... So he's not home until Sunday, okay, your Monday. Maybe on Monday then.
Good to go.
Jamble's character is like basically a Griffin Knight. In a not Warhammer setting. It's Warhammer, but you know, it's not Warhammer. It's our through our lens. So it's basically Warhammer world. Because we like that world and we're having fun with it.
Time to fly. Got it.
She's like a Demogriff Knight if the Griffins could fly. If they were like, you know, classic
Did
Griffins.
you see that? Did you see it?
No, Jam's character is not the big orc lady warlord. That's who she was fighting.
Good to go.
I gender bent Grimgore and yassified her a little bit. Well, no, I didn't Yasify her, I just gender better, and then I call her... I think Sammy called her Yassified Grimmer, actually, and it stuck. So, Royal Griffin Knights. Oh, that's a thing? There's, like, flying Griffin Knights in Empire lore? Yeah. Britannia has those? Oh, yeah. Exactly, yeah. She has, like, a Griffin buddy. And it's a good time. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We're enjoying it. As we do. Let's reserve again.
Reserving action.
Inferno says, I love how everyone starts with 40k, then slowly learns that fantasy is better. Warhammer Fantasy is, like, really fun. Yeah, I really like it.
Standing by.
Receiving you.
Orders.
Let's do the same thing again. Or let's do the same thing
Yes,
again.
Commander.
Somebody says, because 40k has the cooler aesthetics while fantasy has the
Gotta
cooler
love it.
world. Yeah, I could see that. I think they're both cool, but yeah, I could see that. I wouldn't say that's like a hot take, I'd say that's a good opinion.
Receiving you.
Yeah, fantasy like still has some fuck shit going on, but it's not like as batshit. I would agree with that too, yeah.
Jumping. Here it comes.
Get fucked, kid! Then you learn about Blood Bowl. Yeah, and it's got Blood Bowl in it, which is even better. Blood Bowl is canon, right?
Standing by.
Like, Blood Bowl's not like some weird like offshoot thing, like Blood Bowl is literally canon in their lore. Tell me it's canon. Tell me, like, it's a real thing. How could it be... No, Beagle... What the fuck are you saying, Beagle? How could it be canon? Like, literally Skaven play against humans. But it should be. It should be canon. In my version of the Warhammer world, it's gonna be canon. It is canon to me.
Got it.
Bye, bitch.
Mech destroyed.
It's an alternate reality. No, it's canon. I'm playing an alternate reality already, so my alternate reality just has Blood Bowl in it. And my version of Carl Franz is gonna date Jamble's character and take her to a Blood Bowl match for a date. Oh, I gotta do that. Such a good idea. With like... with like a hat with those like beer drinking things on the side, but with ale. Yes! Excellent! A wonderful touchdown! Sigmar wills it!
Waiting on
Hell
you,
yeah.
Commander.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Somebody says, meanwhile you hear that the orcs broke through Blackfire Passer and Averheim, and it's like, oh shit, I thought I could understand. Yeah, well... Sammy's talking about, like, the difference between the worlds. Sammy's like, I like Fantasy's world more because I can actually visualize it. You hear in 40k that, like, Clusterfuckiest 4 has been invaded by orcs. It's like, what does that even mean? Meanwhile, you hear that the orcs break through Blackfire Passer and Averheim, and it's like, oh shit, I thought I could understand. Yeah. Because it's one world, and I think they do they also benefit from, like, just, like, doing the thing of, like, basing off of real-world cultures that you already recognize. So it's like, oh, look, Kislev! They're like Slavic people with bear cavalry. You know what I mean?
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, cafe! It's like Fantasy China, right? Like, you get it? Oh, Bretonia! Fantasy France! You have, like, very clear touch points to immediately be, like, get invested in, like, personality into the world quickly. Whereas 40k can be, like, very, like, a homogenous blob. Like, everyone's just kind of, like, a dirt-faced, like, British guardsman commoner or a stuffy noble in the Imperium. You know what I mean?
Commander.
Tarkov's Fantasy Americans. No, don't even start, Ferret Fiend. Even if you're right. Monter says, Skaven, oh, Fantasy Street, rest of New York. Well, I've never been to New York, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, you need a little break, so we're gonna bring you over to here. Humans in 40k are various forms of British, German, Greco-Roman. What are you saying? Humans in 40k various forms of British, German, Greco-Roman. What are you saying? You look at Catachans as like British. Okay, Catachans, sure. Catachans are Rambo. They literally did Rambo.
Ready for orders.
But I don't know, like, yeah. Sammy also says that everyone in 40k being morally awful gets tired. I agree too. Fantasy has actual good guys and factions look at the morally grey ones. I agree, and I think that's more interesting. I agree completely. One thing I was thinking too is that, like, Warhammer Fantasy... Holy shit! Locust is dying. Warhammer Fantasy, like... is like there's still like a lot of bad shit going on, but like it's not just all horrible, which is a difference as well.
Acknowledged. Sensors locked on.
Like there's a bit more of a balance to it, yeah, which is good for stories. Oh, you're making me want to play Gears Tactics again, Nadoshi, thank you. We should, that game is so fucking good. I want more to strategy. I wish they'd make a Gears Tactics 2. I wish someone would figure out the modding for Gears Tactics. Yes, scale as well. Incredon says, when you hear Cetra the Imperishable solo degrade and clean one, you pog out. When you hear Space Marine Blue Guy does it, it's like, eh. I would agree with that as well. Like, 40k has like a scale issue as well. It's like the Marvel sequels where like the scale of everything gets so much huger at that point. It's but in general, like don't let it sound like I don't like 40k. I like 40k too. I'm just agreeing of like some of the things that yeah, you get to enjoy better with 40k. I mean Warhammer Fantasy. I would agree. In ways you wouldn't really expect. And I think that's great. That's just good. It's just good shit.
Good to go.
That's some real, you know, that's some real like good for you. That's good.
Acknowledged.
Do you know that Gabe's V8 is a character in a new Star Wars game? I didn't know that.
Engaging.
I haven't watched the John Wick sequels yet, no, Sammy. I need to watch the Paul Blart prequels first.
Ready for orders.
The John Wick prequels, Paul Blart.
Got it.
But after that, maybe I will. Hey, die.
Locking in all weapon systems. Target's taken a
But yeah, Warhammer Fantasy, just like, I was super surprised how much I liked it once I got into it. Thanks to Total Warhammer. But yeah, it's really cool. I really like it.
Taking the high road.
It's not as flashy to get into as 40k. Like, you see 40k, you're like, oh wow, that's badass. And then you see Warhammer Fantasy without getting into the lore or the world at all, and you're just like, whatever, it's just like swords and shields. But there's a lot more to it, and it's really interesting.
Another hit like that and you're toast.
There's a lot of personality in Warhammer Fantasy's world,
Good to go.
and it's really cool.
Affirmative.
Bye-bye.
Tango down. Moving to position.
Well, unless the second Lance is going to be any harder than Stingers, this is an undervalued mission.
Roger that.
And we're going to be talking more about Blood Bowl, I think. We're not going to have too much threat.
Aye, aye.
Make
On
my
my
money
way.
and get it done. Hello. Gogatorians. Diablo says, can you realistically run a team that just captures the enemy mechs? What? No, do you mean like salvage them, or do you mean like literally mind control them, like capture them like homeworld? There's no like salvage frigate in this game, if that's what you mean. There's no like kidnapping mech. There's no baby trapper mech.
Move into position.
You see the Corridor Crew put out a video editing Steven Seagal and John Wick also? I haven't seen that, and... Okay. I want to be mean to them, but not you. I mean nothing against you when I say I don't care about a single thing Corridor Crew does. I'm like vaguely aware of their existence for the past decade, and I don't think I've ever watched a video from them, and I don't really care. Stereo says mean you just kill pilots. Like, killing only the pilots and nothing to destroy the mech. Ooh, yeah. Stability is the way you do that, usually. You can also, if it's an assassin, burn the pilot out like we did last week. But stability damage is usually how you do that, yes. You would be very heavy on stability, like LRMs, and you would just knock them over constantly. I think Corridor Crew, aren't they also the ones that did that, like, cringily stupid... Oh, we made an anime out of AI thing recently that was, like... It's just, like, really complicated... not ray tracing, not cell shading. What's the word? Rotoscoping. It's just really complicated rotoscoping that looks like garbage. And everyone's like losing their minds as everyone does recently of AI. Like, oh wow, look! You can make a kind of janky and shitty looking rotoscoped cartoon, and all you need to do is live action film everything in person, and then apply this shitty like filter over it. Like, what? Why did anyone think that was cool? I don't understand people sometimes. Why would anyone think that's, like, groundbreaking? Oh, wow, you can make anime just by filming it in real life first. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I was gonna change the game, bro, says someone of a fucking NFT avatar. Bro, artists are finished. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, yeah, it's not even new. But I mean, that's classic big tech. Like, that's classic big tech, right? To hear in chat, it's like, oh, you know what you need? You need fucking my new thing. We invented this new system. We're gonna revolutionize the world. We invented, it's...
Engaging jump jet.
I'm just gonna put some words together here. Gig economy, live service, intermittent, personalized transit solutions. And then you're like, this is just buses, but like, you built your customers more and they're worse. No, bro. No, bro. It's the future trunk.
Let's do this.
No, it's just... I don't want this, I just want more buses. But you could use an app!
Up high.
You can use an app to see where the bus is! It's the gyro thing. Yeah, the here in chat gyroscopes, yeah. Feels kind of weird though, it says, that sounds like a disruptive idea. Here's the 100 million in venture capital funding. Meanwhile, like one room over in City Hall, please bro, just one more lane on the highway. One more lane will fix it bro, please, please, just one more lane.
Good work, Commander.
I love that meme.
Package is underway.
It's just like, I think it's Luke Carrera, the voice acting it. I want to find it again, it's so fucking funny. It's just like the fucking LA, like, highway freeway, just like everyone's honking. Bro, please, just one more lane! Oh, have you got it for me, Jeff?
Bro, just let me build one more lane. I swear we're gonna fix traffic. Let's build one more lane. This
isn't the one I
just
want,
let me
but
build
it's
one more
similar.
lane. Just let me... It's gonna fix traffic.
And then the train comes out with Luke Korea. Please, bro, one more lane. Is this it?
Bro, this is a different highway.
This is the one. Luke Carrera does such a good whiny voice. It's so funny. This is the one I wanted.
Bro, this is a different highway expansion, bro. It's a new design. It'll enhance mobility, bro. This will fix traffic, I swear, bro. Just one more lane, please. Just build it, bro. It has a boulevard, bro. There are managed lanes, please. Come on, let's move it.
Oh my fucking god, I love that one so much.
Receiving you.
Alright, contact, buddy. So we got Dervishes, Wolverines, Valkyrie, Stinger. They are all flat-footed because they're trying to ambush us at close range. Fuck you. But yeah, I saw that meme like 2 months ago. Whenever you hear me go like, please bro, that's basically what I'm referencing. That's stuck in my head forever. Okay, so we're looking for core ammo. No. Oh, okay, well, this is Stinger, but who cares? Probably into the Dervish is gonna have a ton of that kind of ammo. So probably hit the Dervish first. It also has like some of the lowest ammo here for weapons.
Ready for orders.
Okay.
Standing by.
Car brain. Is that a thing? We're car brained? I like that term. Car brained
Receiving you.
and idiot pilled. I don't know. If I precision strike here, I still can get more shots on. Can I? I can get one more shot on. We can do it. There's like one person in chat who like is super offended by us like making fun of like car-focused city plane right now. They like own the Ultra Ford F-150. It's like an Ultra autocannon, like it's just two giant pickup trucks mounted on each other. But it uses way more heat.
Confirmed.
And they're just like super fucking offended right now. Like, God, how fucking dare you? I swear to God, how fucking dare you? When you make fun of one more lane. You're making fun of my family. I'm actually gonna go for you first. Because I get more missed shots into the enemy here.
Firing.
Just like that. I also get the tag first. Banny says, I like how you say heat rather than gas because you're playing Battletech. Yeah, I figured it would come across better, you know? Oh, they don't get to shoot me because they're here on turn 1, aren't they? Interesting. Let's take advantage of that.
I copy. Firing.
Firestarter did good max.
Take that.
Damn, 2 gyro hits, you're knocked down already, you're dead. Grunt says, if God didn't want me to run over children, he wouldn't have invented the UAC Ford 2050. Now I want to make a freelancer ship. Oh, they can't shoot on turn 1. Now I really want to make a freelancer ship that is just like a Canyonero. It's just like, is the least fucking H-fuel and heat efficient design in the world. It's oversized as fuck. Just, it has incredible repair costs, but like, it's big, and it has like a really loud horn. Like, I'm just gonna give it a gun that doesn't shoot anything, but just makes a sound, so you can fire it like a weapon, and it just goes honk. So then you can be flying along in the ship and like do your truck horn like honk honk. Yeah, like we're gonna make like a Hummer H2. That's right. But then don't make it a combat ship where it makes sense to be that bulky and tanky. Just make it like a fucking, just make it like it's like a civilian shuttle.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, like a little light freighter, yeah? Quote marks around light. The great thing about making my freelancer mod, apart from everything, is that I am the god of a world that I can inflict on you and I can make such horrible things real. Like I'm gonna make the Urban Mech Star Tracker. I'm gonna make a light fighter that has 2 large hit points but can't turn for shit. Okay, you're coming in. Wait to come in. Sadly, you don't die this turn, but we'll get you a sec next time.
Waiting for the shot.
I almost said we'll get you next time. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Obviously, this ship would be in Liberty as well, obviously. It's a Liberty exclusive design. Nadoji says that John Adams email you got is still the best thing ever. It's fucking wild, isn't it? Diablo says, how realistic is a stability team? Is it way too annoying or is it viable? No, it's super viable because you will never get just stability. Like, it always comes with damage. So it's very viable. It's just like something you add to your loadout. Like, LRMs, PPCs, and autocannons, basically. And melee. And they do an insane amount.
I've got
Like, you can totally do it. And I think stability weapons like that you tend to have less of at larger tonnages. Good job, APCs, get them. But once you start getting heavier mechs, I find myself using heavier weapons like that to do more stability damage, like LRMs, PPCs, so autocannons. And so I think once your lance gets heavier, you naturally will start to have more stability damage. If you want to build for it, though, I think LRMs are the best way to do it. You want plus stability damage LRMs, which you can find as random loot. And yeah, just like... Oh, you bitch. Have as many of those as you possibly can. You know, just have... Just blot out the sun with LRMs. Because I guess you can't really stop from doing too much damage, but you can just like shoot cover bulwarked enemies. You can shoot enemies from the sides and stuff. Because you want to do as little damage as possible. In BEXCOM, that's probably like the only way to get full mechs anywhere apart from headshotting. I'm gonna fly over here. Thank you. No, it's all good. It's super legit in vanilla. It's probably like a little bit harder to pull off all the time in BEXCOM. But it depends what you're playing. Because in BEXCOM, the pilots have more health, too. In BEXCOM, like, everyone we're fighting has, like, 4 to 5 health points, so you have to knock them down 4 to 5 parts while not... 4 to 5 times while not... doing enough damage to ruin the mech. I think in BEXCOM, like, you don't want to just cheese it, you want to be, like, a blend. You want stability damage for a couple of knockdowns. You want to get some headshots in there, too, so you want, like, a bunch of guns that are going to hit the head. Ideally, you'd have, like, a Hunchback with Cold Shot Master, so 7% chance per gun to hit the head, and then have, like, a Hunchback or something. Have something with, like, 8 guns, or, like, the Grasshopper. Have, like, 8 guns, and then just, like, that's a lot of chances to hit the head per salvo, and just get as many head hits as you can. It's probably one of the best ways to do it, like, S-lasers and MGs. And just go for headshots, and then if you get stability damage as well, good for you. You could also go, like, a bunch of LRM-5s for the same kind of effect, I guess, but they maybe have to be arty, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, good luck with it though if you try to do it. It's definitely a thing you can do.
Ready for orders.
For sure. It's not unviable. We're gonna come here and we're gonna have some fun.
Here we go.
Fuck you! Oh yeah, bye-bye. Grasshopper is so nice. Yeah, that's right, Bravito. Low damage head hits don't cause as much, usually don't cause injuries, so machine guns really won't do it. You probably need S lasers for that reason.
Ready for
Good grief. Yeah, the Grasshopper doesn't really come to fuck around. It comes to kill you, and it very often succeeds in that aim, quite frankly.
Waiting for orders.
It's quite good at doing that.
Up high.
Now we're gonna kill the dervish. Barley says I strapped 2050 cows to a giant robot and you won't believe what happened. I want to do this in B mod. I want to make a very heavy fighter that has all small hard points, but it has like 20 of them. So you make like a giant grasshopper where it's just like, it's this slow, sluggish fighter, but it comes in with like 20 short-range machine guns, and if you come within 400 meters of it, you just fucking die. We can even do jump jet balance in B mod, because I steal so much from Battletech, so I love it. We can even do jump jet balance if we could figure out how to cap thrusters so that they don't make you go over your max speed, which is the problem with them. We could use thrusters as jump jets where they give you short, consumable fuel bursts of speed to shunt out of the way, and then we could say, okay, so this fighter has no thruster points, this one has 2, this one has 6. And we could like math it all out. Which would be really cool.
Standing by.
Because then you could have like jump jet basically, thruster jets be a thing. That mixes up the gameplay even more.
Got it.
That requires some plug-in work. Basically everything cool that Battletech does and has spent decades perfecting the balance of, I'm going to steal. And rework into a way that makes sense. You guys talking about the John Adams email? Yeah, I was talking shit about historical figures. And someone's like said they got really mad when I dunked on John Adams, one of the America's founding fathers, and was like, oh, they sent me like this really strongly worded email, and it was just so fucking... I don't think it's time to read it again, but someone can get you the link though, it's insane. It also has a great bit in it where they're like, no one opposes slavery more than me, however... like, no shit, it straight up has that, it's a gem. It's really... Anyone got the link? It's really incredible. You should never... That should never be a sentence you say. If you come to this channel for my advice, you really don't want that to be ever a thing you say.
Engaging jump jet.
It really doesn't make it better when you put the however in there.
Putting one in the back.
And it indeed was not. The next things they said were indeed not good. I'm not racist, but it's even better because I love that. Because if you go like, I don't like slavery, but that's one thing. But I love like the no one opposes slavery more than me. However, you know what, bro? I think people might. I think there might be some people who might.
I hear ya.
Yes, Jeff, have you got the link?
Receiving you.
Because I think people want to read it now. I haven't seen it. It's insane shit. It's so fucking wild.
Firing jump jet.
The most anti-slavery Midnight Sun streamer. Thank you, Bounty. I try to be. Because I know you got all the receipts, Jeff.
Take that.
It's so
What can I do for
fucking
ya?
crazy. The world is full of crazy people. It's great. Die, Dervish. Eagle, why are you bullying these poor pirates? Because someone's paying me 800,000 to do it.
Should have run when you had the chance.
I like money. Come on, evac. Don't fight them. Evac you. They want to get on the action too, man. I guess their buddy isn't here yet, so it makes sense. No. Good. What the fuck, Incredon? What did you just say? What does Beagle say? What does Beagle think of what? What does Beagle feel about biting? The only ones he did not cancel was Diogenes and Florence Nightingale. What does Beagle feel about biting? Listen, if Florence Nightingale from FGO asked if I would be okay with her biting me, I would consider it. What? Florence Nightingale bit people?
Ready for orders.
They're literally World of Tanks players in that convoy. Yeah, I mean, literally. We've synced the game up. Anyway, what is this?
Receiving you.
Kill you first.
Got it.
Okay, here we go. It's human pet guy Florence Nightingale time, I see.
Roger.
You're dead, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, not quite. But you will be.
Scored a critical hit.
Infinite says, I need to talk about the weakest Florence Nightingale relative. Okay, go on. It's an easy mission, go on, you're
Waiting for
allowed.
Orders.
It's fitting here.
Roger that. Affirmative.
Harry says, why did you insult that guy's family, Biggs? I'm
Target neutralized.
I don't know, like,
I
I
hear
spend
ya.
every day of my life fighting against America, I guess that's why. What can I say?
What's up, boss?
I'm a terrible person.
Copy that.
Okay, so Incredus says, he talked about how he read some of her diary, and revealed she for a fact had a biting thing. What, like a kink? What do you mean like a thing? Like it was like a thing she couldn't help? Like she would
What can I
bite
do for
people
you?
just like platonically but weirdly? Or like it was like a kink she had? Like what is this? Is a kink. Okay. So she had a thing for biting. She bit other people or people bit her? She bit other people at the sound of it. Is what you're telling me.
Commencing Alpha.
Okay, I get that, that's fine.
No retreat.
Goodbye fuckers. That's fine, fair enough.
Stay down.
Like she's not like
Mission
with consent.
successful.
That's fine. Good, okay. So what's the twist here? Speaking of kinks, look up James Joyce's letters for a good laugh. What's James Joyce into? I feel like I've been told about this before. Nice money, good stuff. How you doing, by the way, Harry? What's up? Harry, I gotta get you into my, I forget if I've asked you already, but I gotta get you into my freelancer mod sometime and make you play it with me. You're such a good designer, I'd really love to get your opinion on that. And I hope that you like playing it too, of course. Infinite says, the twist is the relative really got into FGO because of this. That's it, the weakest Florence Nightingale relative. Sorry, what? No, but explain the bit in the middle. Why did the relative of Florence Nightingale really get into fighting game online, or whatever it's called? FGO. Because of finding out that Florence Nightingale, his distant relative, had a biting kink. Sure, it's multiplayer. Never played it, but happy to try. Please. Can I invite you right now? I'll invite you right now to it. Hang on one sec. Please, please. I would love to have you in here. I'm gonna invite you right now, Harry. Fate Grand Order. Oh, I thought FGO was fighting game online. There you go, Harry. I invited you to it. And then the minute you get in there, I'm going to give you a role. Because Florence Nightingale is an FGO, and he only found out because of fan arts. What? Okay, but I still feel like I'm missing something in the middle. So he found out about the biting kink, and then he played FGO because Florence Nightingale has an anime-fied character in it. But like, I have my suspicions, but what are you saying is the link here? Hopeless says, please just move on. Beagle isn't tall enough to meet this level of weeb requirement. No, like, I have my suspicions, but I want you to confirm it. Why are you saying he then got into FGO? Welcome, Harry. Let me give you the invited playtester. You should be able to see the playtesting instructions and invited playtesters thing now. Milo, my co-conspirator will be on, and if you ping him in invited playtesters, he will give you get access. I think I can do it too, actually. I can do it too. Hang on, I'm gonna do it for you right now. Because I believe in the power of my mod and my own justice. The thoughts is I don't think you're missing anything. I think it's just stupid. It might be, yeah. It might be. Where's the thing I need? Any plus here is everything worthless? Hang on, I'll check in a second. I haven't looked yet. Okay, you can send me you need Git to pull it right now, Harry. But if you just post it or send me or Milo your Git username, I will add you to our invited playtesters, and then you can download the build off Git and you can play on the server and with us. And I look forward to playing with you, maybe in voice if you're down for it too. Because I'm very proud of this mod, and I hope you like it. And I want to know your thoughts on it. Inconsistent, that's it, that's the story. Okay. So no one knew about this biting thing till the relative found a fan art and decided it'd be a good idea to share some until now internal family secrets about Florence Nightingale. That's strange. It's a strange story. I feel like there was no setup there. I feel like my suspicion was like the relative like weirdly thought that was hot or something, and then was looking up Florence Nightingale fan art and started playing FGO to like play with the Florence Nightingale character because he likes a biting kink. Like I didn't understand where that was going. In the end, it went nowhere. So, you know, that's where it went. It went nowhere. Gorg says I feel like I don't and shouldn't care. Gorgs, you're so much stronger than me. I wish I was as strong as you. Anyway, there's nothing good to get here apart from Wolverine pieces, I think. Which is why we go one salvage. Lobo says, also at the start of this, they said, that said Descendant was all like, why are people drawing anime porn on my direct ancestor? See, that part's more interesting. Lead with that part. I like that part. See, you could connect this if you told me that there was anime porn depicting her, anime version, doing her biting kink. That would have connected your whole story, at least somewhat. But it just felt like there were two different things there. Like, she had a biting kink, and the guy was in FGO, and I just didn't get it. No, the biting thing came out after. Yeah, see, your story just, it's... I wouldn't even call it a story. I would say it's more like a pair of facts. You know? You're not familiar? Thanks. Not familiar with what, Harry? Oh, sorry, you're talking about someone else. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't think we're going to stay here till the other mission. I think we're going to get on. Because we have to wait, right? Yeah, we have to wait for everyone. So we're going to get out of here now, I think. Did I want to do the Shatty Hawk in the end? I don't... So I've got the ERPPC, so maybe let's check that. Slothboy lives, but there was an art of the biting kink. So many of you know about this story, which is like a lot of different people are saying that and be like adding more detail. Like independent people here. Okay, so he saw the art and told them they should include her up till now secret biting kink. Okay, see, now it's a story. See, why was that part not said? That's way more fucked up. Now you've... I don't even care if it's true. You've made it a good story now, see? Okay, so from the... yeah, so we can put this on the Shadowhawk, so we can make the Shadowhawk. So from the start, you're telling me that some fucking person who is a distant direct relative, or like an ancestral direct relative is Florence Nightingale, this guy. This fucking person has her diary. No one else in the world yet knows that she had a biting kink that she wrote about in a private diary. This fucking person comes across anime porn of his direct ancestor from however long ago, which is already, the plot thickens because how did you find that, bro? How did you find that? Were you already into FGO and you just stumbled across it because you were looking up porn of FGO? Or were you looking for Florence? How does this track? And then, upon finding it, this person does not... This person has no shame. They do not go anonymously. They say, hey, I'm Florence Nightingale's direct ancestor. And she was into biting, according to her private journal. And you should probably, hey, you could make this anime porn of my direct ancestor better by adding that in. You could make it more accurate. See, now it's a story. Fun Nightingale fact, she had a biting fish. I'm reading a journal right now. If you are naughty, I shall bite you. And the dentist tells me I have one of the strongest bites he knows, so beware. Good for Florence Nightingale, I'm gonna be real. That is like a great way to write a letter to someone. That's a banger of a tweet. You know, back in the day version of tweets, a little note on a piece of paper. Banger tweet there. Banger sext. Sorry, Camelot's right, it's a sext. That's a banger sext right there, I really like that. Stay strong, Biting Queen, indeed. I hope she's doing great right now. I hope she's doing fine in 2023. So she says, I just wanted to watch Bexy, dang it. I'm sorry, it's literally Incredon's fault. Okay, so we're off to the north now. It is... I'd like to go to a Marek store. Gorg says... See, now it's a story. Gorg says, I love the idea that either she fucked the dentist or just actually bit him while he was working. dentistry. Like, he had her, like, bite something. Also, why are you assuming the dentist was a man? You sexist. How dare you assume the 19th century dentist was a man? Dentists can measure bite strength in a non-sexual matter, says Lloyd. I mean, they can now. But back in the 19th century, it was harder. Hey. Okay, so we're going to this store next. Shiro. Back to Shiro, everyone. Okay. 10 days jump distance, so we want to, like, stop on the way if there's, like, a quick stop on the way. But other than that, I mean, you're already going 39 days here. Just go all the way, man. Just go all the way to Shiro. Hey, now. I think we're just gonna go all the way, like, fuck it. Like, there's nowhere worth stopping in between, probably. We're just going on a field trip. Plus, it's more fun that way, because we just get to go straight to the faction store and buy things. And that's fun. Harry says in the 19th century they just bit slaves to measure strength. I'm a classical liberal and I think this was totally justified. But remember, Harry, you forgot the most important part. No one's more against slavery than you, though. However. Lordboy says, real talk though, signing off your kink letter with so beware is pretty hot. I wasn't being ironic. Like, I think that's a great sext. Honestly, it's powerful. I'm not like memeing. Great sext. What's his take on the ivory trade? Harry, what do you think of the ivory trade? Let us know. Okay, I think we're just gonna fly straight there. Let's go. Saves time too. Overpriced.
Bio command.
You've got that British wit, Harry. They say brevity is the soul of wit. I don't know what Harry's soul is made of, but maybe it's ivory. Oh, we're pushing up our Korean rep, which is great.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Let's go back down to normal. And he says, did you say foot binding finished? No, what the fuck? Ew. That's like the nasty foot binding, like fucks people's feet up, right? That shit sucks. Ooh. That's the fucking worst. Ew, ew, ew. That's nasty to those. No, that's the worst shit. You're speaking of Yang and the mech bay when the yelling starts. I'm gonna kink shame you. You're speaking of Yang and the mech bay when the yelling starts. That's not a king. Anyway, move on, because we're not gonna start talking about that. Got distracted enough already. You're speaking of Yang and the mech bay when the yelling starts. Across the bay, a pair of your mech warriors face off in front of a battle mech. You got there just as hyphenated Luca. Again? You've already done this event a year ago. You're punching them again? Satellite and the simulators. Hyphenated 1, god damn it. The mech warriors grumble and wander off. You hear later from Yang that hyphenated Luca absolutely trashed Subject G, just destroyed him in the simulated battle, and that Subject has been moping ever since. Aww. But you got more experience out of it, Subject, and the low spirits won't matter because we're in transit, so you'll learn. Seriously though, I don't think there's anyone on this ship that Luca hasn't tried to fight. It's insane. Sijin says, fuck it, my history teacher told us a story when his wife was giving, but what the fuck? No, that story's actually great. My history teacher told us a story, hang on, That's great! My history teacher told us a story when his wife was giving birth, he gave her 2 of his fingers and not his whole to squeeze since that doesn't hurt. Unfortunately, he was being too smug for her liking, held his arm loosely, so she pulled his hand to her mouth and bit down hard on it. Deserved. How dare he be smug while she's giving birth. Fucking deserved. Absolutely deserved. Yeah, bite his damn fingers off. Go for it. We love a queen. Girls do rock, Lord Boy. Do I want to get that Shadowhawk out now? I think so. Name the gun starter? Oh yeah. How long till I get there? 25 days. It's a pure Luca move, it is. Okay, Shaddy 2K, let's give it a go.
We'll have it warmed up ASAP.
On the way there. Oh, we got that mech bay upgrade too. Good for me.
Hey boss, we've just
Is
completed
there anything
those
else I
upgrades.
really want? AKA something cheap, please. I don't really need that many more tech points right now, I think. Probably gonna save my money. Improve library soonish. Is it for Gamma Pod? Yeah, because can't I get like free XP train up to 30k then?
That work order you
That would be
submitted
pretty damn
is
massive.
complete.
The parents being you can squeeze two fingers as hard as you want and not hurt. Yeah, it says squeeze the whole hand. Yeah, or you can fucking bite them. Or you can fucking bite them, motherfucker. Kroger's still 126 days out. Kroger's gonna come out of storage. Like, it's literally like, wake me when you need me. We're gonna get to the clanners and Kroger's gonna, like, come out. Okay, so here's the Shadow Hawks that Subject you recommended. And this one has plus 10% PPC damage. Nice tip. Very interesting. Huh, very cool. Let me steal this, too. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and remember to steal this later. That's a good idea, because I would never use a Shadowhawk, but now I'm going to use a Shadowhawk. It mixes things up. So where's that Erp? Here we go. Erp goes in there. So now we have plus 10% PPC damage on the Sladuf Erp. Like that. When our studies make brother awaken, exactly. Yeah, it's a 50 type tenor in the end. We're gonna make that dual cockpit warmer too. I think with dual heat sinks is when we're gonna do it. When slots become more important than tonnage. So what else can we fit on? 2 PPCs. Now he's cooking. This isn't from jump jetting. Now he's cooking. Literally, he is cooking. He is cooking alive. He is burning. Please help him. Okay, hear me out. 2 PPCs. This is not a good idea. Hear me out. 2 SLDF ER PPCs. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, hear me out. ERL laser. I don't think I bought that in the end. I don't think. Oh, a coil. That's another weapon that can. Ah, you bitch! They're all in one torso. I was gonna say, that's another weapon that can headshot easily. The coil! I need to put the coil back on a mech. Preferably a light. Because it's slot heavy, not tonnage heavy. I need to get, like, a Hermes or something back. Because you don't even need a Hermes. The Hermes is overkill. You just need, like, a 5 runner. I need, like, a Jenner. But I need to get the coil back out, and the coil will be a really good light sniper. I need to use this thing again. We need a fucking Jenner. You got assassin pieces? Can the assassin take a coil? Oh my god, if it's got the room for it. Or a spin and shoot mech like a Zeus, sorry, that's a really smart idea too. Would it fit on a P-Hawk? It doesn't work with jump jets. If it worked with jump jets, amazing idea, but unfortunately it doesn't. But I want to get this coil back on someone. It's been languishing and it's still really good. I want to get this back on someone. Meanwhile, what are we going to do here? We have Sladuf Erpapaka. Can you LRM as well? Because obviously you're going to be a sniper mech, like that's clear. You can not LRM very well. You can LRM 5. I don't have very good LRM 5s, but you could. You could do 2 LRM 5s. You can take off some heat sinks now, you don't need that many. But then you have jump jets. LRM 10, you're a Griffin. Hey, I am a Griffin. But I'm a Griffin with plus 10 PPC damage. But good point, I am a Griffin. Well pointed. 2 LRMMOs, but I have no jump jets is the big thing, because I've taken heat sinks over jump jets. I would have to take jump jets, and that would be tough to make work without the sinks. I don't know. That's plus damage minus heat LRM 50 might work out. Yeah, plus damage minus heat to LRM 5s. If you got really good LRM 5s and minus heat, you could make this work out for sure. Or do you mean I have one subject? I don't think I can fit it. Maybe. That would be crazy. That would be crazy brazy. That's gonna be way too heavy, but obviously you take up the sinks. But then you get jump jets. It's a fuckload of damage though. Actually, it's actually not that much. PPCs are not the move for that. LRM. We do want LRMs because nothing else is going to be able to match the range of the ERPPC. So LRMs are good here. We just need better LRM5s, I think. We just need better ones. So 2 LRM5s, LRM10, 120 rounds. That's 12 rounds. So you could just go 1 ton of ammo if you need to here. I want to try to get jump jets on though. Beagle's going to end up with a stock loadout eventually. Maybe go for it. You might be right. Remember, we're not maxed armor either, which I don't like here. It's going to be really hard to... Well, that's it. It can only take 3 jump jets. Okay, that's not too bad then to fit. Max the armor, please. Hey, that works out pretty well. So, the heat isn't super good, but you should be able to run... That's why you need the minus heat LRM5s. But if you don't fire the LRMs and you're not jump jetting, you should be able to fire the PPC heat neutrally, which is a boon. It is a big PPC. It's, I'd say, a bit anemic in overall damage. But you are bringing it, you know, if you got plus LRM5s, you can make that better. If you wanted just more damage, you could bring M lasers or SRMs. That's not what we want here. Like, it is quite low on damage for its tonnage. But you're really putting it all on big SLDF ERPPC hits in one section. I wonder if it's better, instead of going LRMs, for that, like... Until we get better LRM5s, for that piddly, like, what, extra 40 damage, maybe just, like, going M lasers and going for some support weapons and just some close range firepower. But I think you're right, we need plus damage LRM subjects. Can we run a ton of ammo out of tits or something? Yes. Or make it more heat efficient. It just feels a bit anemic, doesn't it, Magister? It's just, it hasn't got the damage we need for a medium. I would not say this is very tonnage efficient. I don't think we can do the LRMs without good LRMs. PPC doesn't have min-range, you could get close. Oh, so the F1 doesn't have min-range, holy fuck. Then yeah, let's try and pump the damage up in a different way, like with E plus accuracy S laser. This could be an interesting build, couldn't it? Now hold on. Now let me cook. Again, cook, seriously, like literally. But let me cook, hang on. You haven't really got enough jump jets to do S lasers, I worry. Like maybe just some M lasers instead, but... What are SRMs? I have plus damage SRMs. That could work. SRM 2 plus 2 damage plus 2 stab damage. SRM 2 plus 2 damage plus 2 stab damage. You would put in 1 ton of SRM ammo. Do I have an SRM 4 plus 2 damage? I have an SRM 4 plus 2 damage, okay. SRM 4, that's 120 rounds, right? That's only 100. But that's still 6, that's plenty of shots. The damage is up a lot, you still have 2 tons left, but your heat efficiency is toileting. Now to machine guns. Machine guns, you think? Yeah, I mean, you can range PPC and then jump in behind, or hit a flank with SRM 4s and SRM ammo. Machine guns, you reckon? Machine guns. They would be good for not worrying about heat efficiency. Machine guns to shreds, you say? We haven't got any plus machine guns as a thing. But if you go for the S lasers, your heat problem gets much, much worse. Is an issue. You are only going to be firing them intermittently, though. Kendrick says, God, why are you putting a mech with an SLDF PPC anywhere near the anime? Because we thought it'd be fun. Don't say it like that, you make it sound like a bad idea. Stop, you're making it sound stupid. CW Rules says, I looked away for 2 minutes and he's mixing SRMs and ERPPCs. What happened? No, please. Don't make fun of me. That's right, let me cook. We've only got 3 jets. Yeah, that I am keeping that in mind. It's a problem. If this had 4 jets or 5, this build I think is maybe better, but we don't have a lot of jets here. We don't have a lot of jets. It's not a good idea. Eventually you cook too long and burn the meal. I think the plus LRM, plus damage LRMs were probably the way to go, but failing to have them. Like, do you go 2 SRMs instead? I think the LRMs more. This lane wants to snipe. This lane does want to snipe, but the damage was so low with the LRMs. Can you really not fit the LRM 15? It's only +1 damage though. Like if you try to fit this... so this is 140, take that away. The heat efficiency just goes down the toilet. I feel like you need to take the jump jets off for this. Which is something you could do, you could just... There's only 3, you could take the jump jets off and fit in another sink, but you do lose a bit, and you're gonna need 2 tons of ammo for this now. Because it's not LRM 10, you're definitely gonna need 2 tons of ammo. So you'd have to take off all the jump jets. You know what I mean? Like, you're just not quite there, because then you have to take off the heat sinks too. Like, I think if this was... You need to save the extra ton. If this was 2 LRM 5s... Or yeah, if this was like 2 LRM 5s with minus heat and plus damage, like plus 2 damage even, this would like squeeze in nicely. But I don't love this. I don't love this at all. I would rather do the LRM 15 for 100 damage than this, and retain the jump jets. It's just like got so low fucking damage, which I hate for a 55 tonner. Like a 55 tonner is heavy. That's why I don't know. Maybe this just isn't ready to go yet. Maybe it's not ready to cook yet. Maybe we put it back in the oven. Maybe we wait till we get better LRMs. Put it back in the oven. Store it. Back in the pantry. Back in the freezer. We're on the lookout now for good LRMs. Good LRM 5s, we build that Shadowhawk, I think. It's close, it's almost there. The line between madness and goodness there is very fine. We're gonna make that work one day. Keep your eyes out for good LRMs now, LRM 5s. Because I think you can get +2 damage LRM 5, and... You know, then you're adding... Well, 10 more damage per LRM. 20 more damage. Minus heat as well, so you can take off some of the sinks. Would that really help? You need like a 10 and a 5. I don't know. Maybe it'd still be bad, I don't know. I don't know what that build needs, but I don't like the way it is. If it was a 50 tonner, it needs a bit more tonnage. Or another jump jet, it's just kind of in the middle of everything. Should I just sorry about the commander? No, don't be sorry. It's interesting, I'm intrigued in it. Zentinel said, is XCOM 2 War of the Chosen your all-time favorite, like, game ever? No. I really like XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, and I love it with my mod OVA, but it's not my all-time favorite game. XCOM 1 might not even be my all-time favorite game, though it's incredible. And but at that point you're splitting hairs, like, it's part of my, like, top 5, top 10, so... And I played a lot of games, so top 10 is meaningful. Centurion. Ground Control, I do love Ground Control. Ground Control is like my nostalgia pick, top 10, like this is the best game ever, but in reality, you know, you probably gotta go on games I played the most. I mean, I played a lot of XCOM, but I don't know, I don't like to pick, like, what's your all-time favorite game, because I have too many. Like, it'd have to be like a top 5 or top 10, and all of them are, like, really close. It's easier to answer questions like, do you like this game more than that game? That's easier. Oh, it's ready already. Holy fuck. No, it isn't. Authorize Darius to arrange the bribe. Yes, please. New flashpoint added to Independence. Where is it? Please tell me it is not back just where I came from. Oh, you fucking bitches. I hate this flashpoint. I absolutely hate this fucking flashpoint for doing this shit. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I will not go back. You know what? Fuck the bull shark. We're going to the clanners. Fuck the bull shark. I said it. Fuck that flashpoint and fuck the bull shark. We're going north. Fuck them. Eat my dick, bull shark. Bull shark and DHS. How many DHSs did they give you? How many? Tell me. God fucking damn it. I'm still going to Shiro. I still want to know what's going on at Shiro. DHS from Salvage. Oof. XCOM Please Daz is the hardest fight in the game, non-clanners in that Flashpoint campaign. Oh, I don't remember that.
I've got the financial report.
Yeah, we can get DHS from clanners, that's right. We just gotta win our... We just gotta win without the bull shark. That's the key. If we can beat the clanners without the bull shark, we can get better gear than the bull shark. I can do it. I think you get about like in vanilla like a bunch of LBXs, right? Like you get like a bunch of LBX 10s and DHSs and stuff. Well, not even DHSs. The Widow's Embrace is vile. What is that? What is the Widow's Embrace? I don't remember it. Leadership moment. The last time I did make this a loading exercise, it sucked. Authorize you to deal with it. The broken to nothing. Good. Oh, Harry, you sent me your giddy. Let me add you to the giddy, Harry. I'm giddy to add you to the giddy. How do I add you? Yo, I'm not looking at the screen, I'm not looking at the wheels, so tell me if something goes wrong. I see you, but I can't add you. I think I need Milo to do it. One sec. Have I crashed into anything yet? Alright, big watch over the tree. No, it's cool. Darius, Samira is driving. Thunderbolt 7M. Everybody's getting, like, the upgraded models now. ER Large Laser. Streak SRM2. All the new shit's coming in. Case and double heat sinks. Cool.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Okay. Awesome piece. Have a look at the regular store. Already LRM5. Not quite what we want, but interesting. Another Yak 5. Probably going to snap that up. I need money here. I hope there's jobs to do. More BX ammo. What's in the faction store? We're hoping for something cool. Blarg. Another Marauder. Already LRM15. Didn't I say I wanted an already LRM15? I think on the Atlas, I was saying I wanted to go down, like, why did I want to go down one? I wanted to go down from the 20 down to a 15 and fit something else in. What was it? Gauss? Never ERPPC. Never Flamer Plus. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's kind of a shame that it's all stab damage, but still, that's plus 50% crit LB10X. That's interesting. That's an interesting thing to see in the store. Stab damage. Does it do good stab damage? The LBX does do good stab damage, so that is adding to something it's already good at, I guess. 4x8 isn't quite 40, but it's still good. It's a guaranteed crit, says XCOM. You'd hope so if you hit, like, a section. This seems worth it. Was I doing LBX 5 or LBX 10s on the right? I think I was doing LBX 10s. Yeah, we definitely want that Flamer. And then we have a plus 5 damage, plus 25 crit. Pulse. S-Pulse. Too expensive for my blood. But I think we want this. This is what I really want. I really want like a +2 damage Yoli 10x. That would be sick. But I guess crit will be cool too. 1 minus 0.5 Chevron 8 is pretty good. What are those signs? What are those symbols? I don't understand what's happening. Some decent gear down here. My Atlas... Why did I want to go to LRM 15? Let's find out. So already... Ooh, it's a plus damage. Ooh, does it have crit? Ooh. Means the power of... Okay, can you like... tell me what that means though? This is plus damage and -3 heat, but it hasn't got the crit. And we literally want the crit on the RD15 was the thing. Like we want the crit chance. I wonder how much the crit chance is helping. I don't know how crit chances work in this game, as XCOM Please Dad is pointing out and revealing. So like it might be worse still because you're losing the crit. You're gaining damage and heat though. So you're getting 15 more damage and -3 heat. But you're losing the 50% crit on the RD20, which is kind of the point of it, I feel like, I want to say. I mean, 15 would work as well. I mean, you can still crit with normal LRMs, I guess. If you flip a coin 8 times, the odds of it never critting are 1.5 times itself 8 times. What? What the fuck are you saying? What? The card says that LBX with 50 plus 50% crit basically has this 99.6% chance of critting if every pellet hits. So, okay, that's thank you. Thank you. Critting at least once. Thank you. That's good to know. Just do the math for me. Thank you. That's good to know. Just give me a number. So yeah, let's see. Why did I want to go to a 15? What did I want to fit in once I get a 15? Just imagine you've got, you know, a 15 there. Because it saves me 3 tons. Okay. Now why was it so critical to me that I saved 3 tons? Because I wanted to fit 2 Gauss rifles, I bet. Was that it? Because then you can go headshot hunting of 2 Gauss rifles as well. And you can save the Yak 5s for minus recoil mediums, maybe. So, let's say I'm brave enough to put both Gauss rifles in one torso. Okay. This is still really fucking heavy. But I no longer need heat sinks. So get that shit out of there. I literally don't need heat sinks now. So I don't need a heat bank either. Goodbye. So now I save even more tonnage. I have to put the Gauss ammo back in though. So the Gauss ammo goes in. How much per bin? Only 8. That's not enough. I need like double this. Oh no, I have one in the center. So I would need like one more, I think. Because that's only 12 shots of Gauss. I would want one more for at least 16, I think. So I want to fit in one more. Could you ever see ammo? That's to simulate an Artemis LRM-15. This is to simulate the fact that Artemis weighs 1 more ton. It went up right. Oh, I do! I have 4. I have 4 already. You're right. So firepower technically took a small hit, but like overall, especially because the Yak 5s have the refire penalty and the recoil penalties, well, the same thing. They have the recoil penalty. This is going to hit more often. You got longer range. It almost feels wrong for this mech to be so long range focused, but god damn. The headshotting potential is real. That's 2 chances to just headshot kill something without bulwark. I think if they have 20% DR, it doesn't work. What's 75, 20% times 75? 75 times 0.75. 56.25. Yeah, it doesn't quite kill with DR, but if you can get a target that doesn't have DR, you have like 7%, 7% chances to roll a head cap, which isn't terrible. You still have 3 tons of ammo for LRM-15s. I have 3 tons? Oh, I do. Harris does 60, needs 61. Someone's balanced that cleverly. LRM-15 is 15, 120, so 15, 30, 60 for 4 turns. You'd have 8 turns. No, I think you want two tons of LRM, maybe not 3. Because then that would be, yeah, 8, what is that? 8 rounds of shooting per LRM ammo? Is that wrong? 15, 30, 60, 90, 120. So a 15 will have 8 turns. So that's 16 turns out of 2 tons of LRM ammo. And then if you line the Gauss ammo up again, that's twice. So 8, 16, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. That's actually, that's a lot. If you also put another ton of LRM ammo in, if you manage to fit it, you would have incredibly large amounts of sustain. I think you want to prioritize the Gauss rifle here though, because it's your bigger hitter. But that's a lot of Gauss. Again, what was that? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. That's 20 rounds of Gauss ammo. I mean, that's good because once you run out, you're done, which is a problem with this mech. But it was already a problem. Barley says, even about headshots, you could do murder on someone's corpus. Yes, also because with burst guns, as I understand it, the second follow-up shot does not necessarily follow the cold shot. Has that been happening in UACs, I wonder? Does the Yak 5 only have a higher chance to hit the cold shot position on the first shot? Because, if so, this will work better for what this mech is meant to do, which is fucking cold shot the shell of a bitch. Once you're out of Gauss, it's time to punch, true. I feel scared putting both of these explosive weapons in one torso, but goddamn do I want to see what it does. So just is this only an issue with missiles IRC? Okay. What do you guys think? Do we do this? I mean, the Atlas already works well, but do you think we do this and just go harder? At least until we get a better mech to put the Gausses on? Just never lose the torso. That's right, just never get hit in that torso. It's easy, guys. Harry says, second USC shot will have a higher chance to hit the culture location, but a lot less. Okay, so this is better. Okay, so all we need to do is add in the right LRM. You need to take that out. And prepare to add the RD LRM. We still have the ballistic accuracy. It's gonna be fun to watch, if nothing else. This powerhouse go. Alright, so remember we're gonna buy the RD LRM.
Right. I'll get it.
It will not be the crit LRM, but it does save a lot of tonnage. I wish I had a crit RD LRM, but this even about the crits, you're just gonna do damage. We don't have to do crits. We just fucking kill things. You wanna do this before we run a local mission? You need more money. Yeah, let's have a look at the missions. Oh yeah, we're gonna eat. As long as we can beat these, we're gonna eat. I might even wait till the Atlas is ready for this, because these all look really hard. I think we're gonna want to bring the Atlas to make this actually work. I got 7 days. Let's buy it. We won't buy the other stuff just yet, though. We'll just be a little bit cautious. We'll wait. Even the Yaki. Oh, what if it disappears? But you can buy another Yaki 5. Yeah.
New weapon systems available.
Yeah, buy one of these. Yeah. Oh, what if you just bought a bunch of things? Oh. Buy the RD 15. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. No, thank you to this. I don't think get the one without pluses. Definitely the plus flamer. Fuck yes.
New weapon systems available.
No to the normal Erpapic. Yes, we definitely want this. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I don't think you can let this go away just in case, the monthly reset gets it or something. I don't think there is a monthly reset, whatever. I kind of want the +1 damage one as well. Because you're adding... I mean, you're only adding 8 more damage, right? It's not essential. That's really not probably worth 225,000 unless you just want an LB10. Magus says, I do want to see more missions, but I also sitting here thinking, fuck, I love Theorycraft. It's me too, it's why I love Mechabellum. Mechabellum and Battletech should go on the same day because of that, because they go together. They both have a great amount of, excuse me, that was disgusting. They have a great amount of Theorycraft to do that's really satisfying. Hey, Onion, let's up your LB... Oh no, I took the LB10 off the Onion because I didn't like it. I put an AC20 on, that's right. Well, now we need someone to run the LB10 again. We need an LB10er. Because we got a good one now. Sell your shit. Oh yeah, yeah, let's sell our spare shit. Get the flamers I did. Okay, time to sell my spare things again. Yes, it is. I don't think it matters which store I sell them to, but just let's sell the faction store, just have fun. We'll just keep it, fuck up. Still smell lasers, yeah. Slipper says there's a mod that lets you take any missions but with a reward penalty so you can regain the house loyalty works of Bex. Interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna put those flamers in the fire bladder. Maybe, like, I've been worried about putting the plus flamers in the exposed arms where they can get crit too easy. But as we get more plus flamers and that's not as much of a worry, it will make the fire bladder pop the fuck off if we add a little bit more initial heat. All those times we nearly heat fuck something, we will actually heat fuck something. Which would be really good. Make some money, sell all these M lasers you're always getting. Make that money, honey. Yeah. I don't have to. Hit that Battletech point where it's like Long War when I say the Bradford lines out loud before he says them because I already know them too much, too instinctively. Right, that helps us. Selling all these things adds up pretty nicely when you've got good faction modifiers. Do I have like spare heat sinks to sell too? A few. Just sell a few. There we go. You're always going to get more. Small jump jets. I think we can probably afford to sell some. There we go. That's nice. A cool million made there. Sell some of this too. Don't sell too much. You need more of that than you think. Let's remember you can probably get away with a little bit of selling it too. Okay. Ravieta says I have a bunch of plus flamer pluses on my grasshopper. I had a mission where the mech I torch shut down, activated, tried to punch me and immediately shut down again. So it just says, hate to say this, unfortunately only has one ballistic slot. AC-20 jump jetter is the way to go. That makes sense, yeah, not yakkers. Well, my grasshopper. My grasshopper has 6 slots as well. So you'd be cutting out of a lot of the firepower. Though, you could do like a weirdo grasshopper build where... No, because flamers cost more weight, never mind. I was gonna say by having flamers you don't need... No, never mind. I wasn't cooking, never mind. Any spare mech parts to sell as well? Yes, we will. But yeah, so you would be taking off these two and adding these two. I guess. I have been worried about losing these, but I haven't yet to crits. Because now with Master Attack we don't get shot at as much. And it adds like that extra, rather than keeping us back up for in case the whole mech dies, it gives us that extra plus 10 heat on each shot. Which is, you know, massive here for what we're doing with the Fire Bladder.
Logged and noted.
How much does the Lost Thickness will have Wolverine sell for? I have no idea. Probably not enough to even bother considering. Okay, do we want to sell anything here? We can sell the Dervish. Was there a reason we wanted to keep this thing around? Just if we want like a medium LRMer? Probably worth keeping around just for that. I can probably get rid of the Crusader, unless I'm going to make like a 65-ton LRMer out of it, but I feel like just better we'll get an Archer eventually for that, you know. We could use like some LRMers across the Lance, though we don't have an Archer yet. So it could be valuable. We can sell this maybe, depending on how the jobs go. Replace that Dervish with the Griffin. Oh, is the Griffin my... Oh, the Griffin is my LRMer. Oh, that's where my good LRMs went. Oh, they're on the Griffin. Right, I forgot this thing is like an LRM fucker. And a nasty one at that. Yes. It's all coming back to me now. Lovely. So we've got another LRM. We just need... Yeah, okay, cool. Anyway, let's wait until the Atlas is ready, because you know my motherfucking Atlas be going on these missions.
Up that job you asked for, Commander.
Yang, rush job, get this thing ready. We are gonna go on some big skulls. Slink says your eventual plan for the Griffin was 4 LRM-5s, LLAS, JJs, I believe. I have a PPC on it now, don't I? LLAS? I think I was doing the same thing with the Griffin then, where I wanted to get more plus damage LRM-5s, right? Yeah, so I want them for both, so the Shadowhawk's gotta get in line. There it is. Okay, there's your Arty LRM-15, which we can now fit all the Gauss ammo, not in the arms, which is good. Subject G says, no, it's LRM-25 and an ERM laser. Is that what I wanted? You're gonna remind me. Firepower looking good. Arty's looking good. So let's just do another check over this thing. That is what we want. Maybe we want to bring up the rear armor on the Gauss torso. I don't know. Oh, someone pinged me. What's up? Harry, my co-conspirator Milo is going to be adding you to the Git so you can download our BMod. Our BMod thing. If you're still here. So yeah, 20 rounds of Gauss. Thank you. No, thank you. I really look forward to playing of you or hearing about what you think of it. It's still like some stuff is a really work in progress, but it's been getting pretty good lately. Thoth says, I feel like you could drop a ton of Gauss ammo and a ton of armor for a pair of medium lasers for extra punch when things get close. I'm gonna be real. I could do that. But I like having a lot of sustain for long missions. Like, it doesn't always come into effect, but you'll get, like, some missions which are like... I go the other way. I'd rather add another ton of LRM ammo if I could shave some armor off. And I don't want to shave armor off because... No, thank you. Like, if anywhere it would be coming off the legs, if I didn't have LRM ammo in the legs, I could see that. Like, if I put LRM ammo in the arms, maybe. And then I shaved them off the armor off the legs. And then use that for an extra ton of LRM ammo. But I would just put more LRM ammo on. So I think right now just max armor is good. The only question here is, do I want to change the rear armor ratio here? I think last time it wasn't even rear armor that was the problem with my Gauss side. It was the front torso just got fucked. But I think one more. There's like breakpoints you want to play for here. I think we want to like make sure that an AC-5 at long range doesn't one-tap my rear torso and then some fucking locust comes and machine guns it. So this prevents an AC-5 from fucking us, which prevents a lot of light and medium loadouts from fucking us. This is going to take 2 M lasers to get through now as well, which is good. You know, even going to 55 would protect you from 2 M lasers much better. 1 PPC will fuck you, but if you've let a PPC get behind you, fuck. I guess a Panther could do it, or a Griffin. Like, part of me kind of wants to go to, like, 51 if I could balance between them like that, but I can't. I would go 159 and 51, but you can't do that. And I don't want to strip too much front armor, because then, you know, you're in bad times. PG Tip says it takes 2 crits to blow these things up, which is good to know. I think just put it to like 50 on each torso and leave it at that. This is the build, I think. You spit out the Gauss ammo? No. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't blow up, so it doesn't really matter where you put it. Just put it somewhere safer. Legs are safer. Legs are much safer for it to be in. Then you got 2 in the leg, 1 in the CT, and 2 in the torso. Put tits on a leg? Oh, why didn't I put tits on the leg before? Why was tits in the torso? Did I not have room in the legs because of slots on the RD-20? And the heat sinks? The heat bank, right. Yeah, so now we can protect the tits in the leg. That's good. I'd love a better gyro. I'd love like a hit defense or something gyro. Please. Just an anything gyro that isn't this. I really undervalue stab damage, I know, but like I cannot apologize for it. I think this is good. What do you all think? Am I missing anything big here? I think this is the new Atlas. I think we're gonna go out there, we're gonna fuck. We're gonna have a good fucking time. Let's do it. Good morning, Draco. How are you doing?
On it.
Now we just gotta wait for the jobs.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
It's time to get to work. Work. You can work from home.
Job.
Oh. And stores don't reset, right? I don't believe there's any like monthly reset component to the stores. It's just when you leave and come back. No, it's all the same shit. Yeah, there is the Gauss risk. You really got to be careful of that torso. You don't want the Atlas to frontline on that right torso at all. So what job are we going to take? Hard contact. Urban. In violation of local treaties, significant combat unit consisting of 2 lances and mix is dropped in Shiro from Capellans. Your task is to assault and dislodge the Capellan's force. You will send a definitive message. Blah, 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 blah. Kill them all. 2 heavily armed lances, could be a 3rd. Breakthrough on the brink. Defend base. Desert. Industrial lab at a critical juncture. Okay, Force Skull. High Tide. Attack into... that's the hardest one. Oh, 6 salvage, 4.5 skull, attack and defend. Oh, babes, that is gonna be a lot of... If you live that, that is a lot of fucking assault scrap. Try run for the clans. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna fight clans, you're gonna be able to take on Sphere. Whoo! That would be something. That's where you need that extra Gauss ammo. You need even more. You need most of your mechs not be ammo reliant. So these are the ones that are here. I would say start with hard contact or breakthrough on the brink. Go to High Tide if you're feeling good after that. You're probably going to do these 2 and then High Tide, which is which one of these do you do first? The battle or the defend base? I think you go the battle first. And you get some money this way as well. So go like in the middle, I think, for 210 salvage. You could go up to 310. What assaults am I trying to build right now? Any of them? I would like a Highlander. I would take another Awesome for an LRM Awesome. I would like a Victor piece. I would like a different Archer variant. Other than that, not a ton. Just taking what I can get. A Rifleman would be nice. For a Ballistic mech, I believe they have Ballistic perks. Make a Yakka 5er. We were just talking about a 60-ton Yakka 5er could be nice. I need some more backline artillery mechs that can cost-effectively drop a lot of firepower for low tonnage. I believe a Rifleman is one of those, as is a Blackjack slightly lower. I can never get more than 3 bays, can I? I'm gonna have to start making better choices about my lineup of mechs that I build. I really want money. I really, really want money, so I think 210, but maybe 310 is smarter, I don't know. What do you guys think? I really, really, really want money. I feel like 210 is the way to go. Marek loves you, so 210. Oh yeah, I forgot they stacked the salvage together. That That actually makes a point of going for 310 because I'll make more money probably on salvage pieces. No, but it's like 300k. It's a lot. The salvage, just go salvage on the other ones where you're getting more. That's against pirates, so that's easier too. For this one, probably go in the middle and get that extra money. Okay, Croaker ain't ready, but the rest of y'all are. Atlas right in the front. We don't have our beautiful Croaker to pilot it. This is heavy lance time, so it is time for the top fuckers. What was my heaviest lance looking like before? I was still bringing some mediums because you needed a scout. So I think you're gonna bring the dervish. There you go. Bring the dervish for sure. Carver, are you the dervish pilot? I can't remember. I think you are. Yeah, you're the dervish pilot. Subject always goes in the Warhammer, that's right. Do we have the pilots for the other mech types? We could bring a Grasshopper on Brett, so we have a couple of evaders, but it would mean only bringing one Marauder or one Warhammer. Dervish has ECM as well, right? Yes, it does, which is very good. Do you think the Hopper with Master Attack survives here? Or do you just go full long range? It's urban, so jump jets are good, especially with Master Attack. Brett in the Grasshopper could be quite effective. It's a lot of damage. I think could be good. You lose a little bit of armor off the Marauder, and you lose the hyperextending torso. But you get the plus damage on the Warhammer. Quirk, don't forget that. What do we got here? +3 accuracy. Yours is +3 accuracy as well, isn't it? Yeah, and +10 damage. So take the Marauder out, Hopper in, and the Hopper helps us have an evasive front line. So Britt, that's on you, I think. Firebladder and Hopper uses the same pilot. We have to promote these guys in a second, hang on. And then we have the Atlas, and I don't have anyone. Croaker is like all my eggs in one basket for Atlas piloting. I need to send Blart. Blart, you're up, I think. Blart really annoyingly doesn't quite have the master cold shot bonuses yet. But it'll be okay as long as we're not going for heads. Blart, you have the skill set here. Blart, you are in the Atlas. You're going to get some XP off this mission. Okay, so I need to level up Jason, Brett, Subject, and Carver. Atlas, Hopper, Hammer, Dervish. Remember that for me, guys? Let's do some level ups. Brett, what are you waiting for? Cold shot? This gives you sprint. We don't need sprint on the Hopper. We need jumping. I think I'm just saving for Cold Shot Master on you. I'm just like sitting on 3 injuries instead of 4. I think 3 injuries is pretty plenty. Most fights. It doesn't cost a ton. It actually costs a pretty decent amount. It costs like 1,500 to get the extra gut. So I think just keep building for this.
Receiving you.
Carver is in a good spot to get that extra health though. So Carver probably grab that now. Boom.
Mech warrior training complete.
I'm here.
Receiving you.
Melee stability, whatever. Just keep saving for the Cold Shot Master, I think. Okay, so yeah, you're good to go. Here you go. Second mission. And then we'll do more Battletech tomorrow, I promise. I think we were doing 2 out of 10 salvage, right? Yeah. Gotta make sure you cover those drop costs. So, Hopper. Attilas. Derish. And Hammer. Subject G in the Sniper Energy Boat. You there. Britt, ready to go. And Blarters. This is it. I hope we've got what it takes. Drop cost 300,000 drop costs. You're only making 300 fucking K off this mission. You really need to make more off the salvage here. You're really like trying to get more assault pieces out of this. But let's go. Finally, second mission's this link. I know, right? There was a lot in between. Sorry, and the first mission barely counted. But hopefully, this is a good one. All right. Let's see this. Let's see the new Double Gauss Atlas. Is it brilliant? Is it a fool's errand? The good news is, if it fails, you won't have that problem at decision anymore because you have no more Gauss rifles. We want to screen that Atlas. We do not want to let... That Atlas could lose its Gauss torso in like 3 turns of enemy shooting. Like 3 mechs could kill it. You gotta be really careful. Low gravity. I didn't even read that. It's gonna be great for the Grasshopper. I hope there's no third lance. I hope it's just 2. Alright. Let's go.